Welcome back YouTubers to my channel, Vanny everyday encounter in the typical life of an Aspie. As you're fully aware that I'm trying to gather up many series as much as possible, and some of the series that is based on the chapter of my book basically, as we know, is still on hold, but some of these chapter series that I'm going to read out from now on may not be in the book, but hopefully will give you still alignment and encouragement to what needs to be said and done from my heart and experiences sort of thing, and hopefully that with these heart and experiences that you can take away and hopefully take hold and think that, oh okay, maybe I should apply to this in my everyday life. It's up to you, like I said, to accept it or reject it of what I'm sharing with you. You know, it may work for some, it may not work for others in the way of the series parts that will come about with the advice to some of you viewers or some words of encouragement, no matter what it may be. But that's fine, you know, everyone has their own way of dealing with things, and we just need to accept one another to the point of hopefully that we can accept one another's differences and just hopefully to come to a middle section of agreement or something along these lines to just hopefully encounter something that's going to be real worthwhile. Right, this one of the chapter series is under the bullying and labels series. Basically this one's called Defeating the Bullies, rising up and defeating against the bullies, I should say. And it goes something like this. As we all will have once in our lifetime or in our lives been bullied or have been likely to be victims from the bullies, and that it's not fair and it's really unjust and for us to get bullied. The questions are that I question myself: do we ask to get bullied? Do we have a label on our forehead, however, saying to pick us up on us at all times? Do we have a label mentality saying that fragile or caution, we may tend to break in front of others no matter what, just because you think that it's alright for you to think that in your hour of glory that you feel that you want to pick on us for the weakest points that we may have in our lives? Do we have a label on forehead saying that to do what you like when you like, pretty much, and get away with it? There are many ignorant people out there that lacks empathy or even lacks the understanding of empathy. It really amazes me, surprises me, and other mixed feelings will roll into one, pretty much over the roller coaster, to why they think it's okay to bully others of these people that they feel that are weak, or someone who is different, however. Why many of these ignorant people choose to think and act the way towards others? Do they have anything else that is more important for them to do besides picking and bullying on the weak victims, which I do not wish to label us as victims. If we choose rightly, in the right way, we are actually victorious. We are pretty much a victor. We can actually overcome these bullies in a way that will really amaze the bullies to a point. Bullying is like a hate speech, however. Declaring to others, I'm better, smarter than you, do what you got to do under my control or else. Should this behaviour of yours, as well as your actions toward me, be tolerant and accepted by me? There are many different types and forms of bullying out there today, more than ever before, be it cyberbullying, be it face-to-face bullying. Sometimes bullies tend to bully the victim and a group of people around them just to have, you know, maybe, as they say, what's the call it? I'm looking for the word here. Witnesses around them, so to speak. But then again, you know, sometimes with these witnesses, they'll probably join in and fun tape recording or video recording the whole thing and then post it on YouTube to make it viral, which is really sad and sickening for these bullies that does this, or the people around them that does it in groups. There are many different attack strategies that are used to bully others. However, bullies are cowards and insecure about themselves, and that they're jealous of others moving ahead on life somehow, somewhat. Just because they've got nothing to stand on, yet they're losing everything in their grasp and sight, be it the will of power, the will of dedication, the will of basically thinking that they're in control of everything that is around them, you know, be it whatever it may be. It all comes down to that they lose power. I'm speaking from the heart, and I'm seeking out for change in everything and anything. As I said, I have been a victim of bullying. No people in my circle with AS or other formal conditions have probably been bullied in their lifetime. Again, back to the question at hand though, however. Should this behaviour or actions be tolerated towards me or accepted? No way, Jose. I didn't give you permission to bully me. We all need to develop a thick skin, however, to be strong in ourselves. As a sad fact in reality out there is that these are the people that like this, no matter what we are and who we are as a person. That the ones that are bullying us, however, are pathetic, inferior, hateful, insecure, jealous, and more, as I said before. So excuse me for sounding downright negative or downright rude or whatever you might label me as, but this is to how I see it in life. When you're in the power of love, not the love of power, that you'll have the opposite power of love with these forces, in which I just stated, be it jealousy, insecurity, hate, and more. Devoiding of love and devoiding of empathy, however, is also comes into that equation. Today, a sad truth and reality, however, also many people get away with too much and wants to have the power and control over everything, no matter what it may be. As I said before, it could be the power of money, power of being on a high-paid job, power of basically thinking that, you know, despite that, whatever they've been through in their life, they think they can take it on board and actually just tend to pick on the weakest link. The truth is, however, it's all to do with fear of losing the battle of their control. People that fears the power of control, however, are the ones devoiding love and empathy. We need to realise that they'll attack us no matter what. But if we choose the right way, just by ignoring them, however, removing the fuel out of the fire, looking them in the eye, and say maybe, enough is enough, I am not going to take this on board. They can say what they want when they want. But I will not let this affect me, however. I am a victor, not a victim. I'm a successor, not a failure. No matter what label mentality they have put on me, I will remove it right now and just keep on moving forward and not look back. I'm at the moment now learning to love myself more despite what I've been through. Depression, bullying, the works basically. Despite that, yes, okay, sometimes now and again I still get bullied, now and again with certain things, but I try to choose to ignore it, as I said before. Love is a stronger force to hate, however, as we know, and that love has power and can conquer all things that we face in life, no matter what it may be. People in the autism spectrum, however, can be a threat to others due to them being loving and empathetic towards anyone or anything. Most of the people that with AS and other conditions pretty much love hard and pretty much will fall in love to anything. Especially basically to the ones that are in their social circle, pretty much whoever's important to them at that given moment of time. What's achieved in life, however, is attaining love and power. We love ourselves to know things that we walk in truth no matter what, and knowing when we walk in our shoes of our own experiences. We are threatened to lose their power and control. The truth will prevail, however, and that we will and can be threatening towards them due to what we know and believe in ourselves, be it whatever it may be. Bullies will mirror themselves into you due to what they are blind to see what they're doing and saying is wrong, and that they're the ones with the problem, not us, however. 9 times out of 10, as I will say now from my life experiences, I have been bullied for quite some time, and many people may think some of the stuff that I go through is all in my head, that I'm crazy, loopy, and whatever it may be. But, as I said before, everyone's experiences and journey is different. Sometimes I get to the point of no return that people may think, despite it all, that they think it's all in my head, to the point that, you know, Karen, you're just acting it out, you know, wanting sympathy, you're just acting it out just because you think you want the attention, or whatever the case may be. But then again, who is asking at that time of that years when I was bullied to seek out the attention and sympathy? No way. As I said in one of my videos, I'm not sure, basically, that when I used to get bullied, even though, yes, sometimes bullies tend to pull your strings to a point of no return. I remember one time back in high school, which I'm hoping to talk more about my education life later, but I'll say it now, that a couple of guys used to pick on me, even though they thought just because I'm the new girl in the block sort of thing where I was in high school, that they think it's okay to bully me. Even though, yes, okay, the principal, or shall we say the deputy principal at the time, was wondering what the hell was going on when I self-defended myself. Did it close to 2-3 weeks, pretty much. Yes, I was on jurisdiction of security watch, well, not security watch as such, but just on watch to see how I behaved towards these bullies. But then sometimes I felt in my own ground to try and self-defend myself. Like, yes, many guys probably, some of the guys may not remember that I did damage to them more than I should have. But then again, you know, it may have made me feel better because I was standing on my own 2 feet, despite that one of the guys I used to know was close to me and was actually trying to stick up for me and actually bully them himself, sort of thing, thinking that girls shouldn't be taking on guys, you know, attacking them or whatever the case may be. But more on that take later. I believe, however, that bullies preys on our weaknesses, be it whatever it may be. Weaknesses in a way of being different or just being different in general. Genuine self-love and confidence can be used to help others, however. We know what's true for us, however, bullies are criticizing us of our past. However, some of them may just tend to think that it's okay to pick on our past, despite that what they've probably been through in their own past, thinking that they're high and mighty, thinking maybe, best example, they saw in their circle their parents arguing, using domestic violence as a form of basically the answer for everything. As I said before, I choose not to be a victim, and I'm healing slowly to the wounds and scars that I've carried for way too long. I pray and hope that with me making a stand and having a voice that will be heard and not ignored, that the bullies will go away and not prey on others to make them insecure and weak, and to drive others to insanity, to drugs, alcohol, and many other addictions along the way. I pray and hope that this will teach people to learn self-love and embrace their differences. However, the words the bullies are doing are self-hate, as I said before, and that sometimes we need to turn these self-hate into positives, as I said in one of my videos over. I am starting to, like I said, learn to love myself, and no matter what, I can and will overcome this and more. And so can you. If you do care to listen to my messages, hopefully that these will bring out messages of hope and probably a bit of laughter as I'm sharing these vlogs. There are times I've been bullied, etc. I thought I should accept this, but now I believe I don't have to no more, since I'm now making a stand to everything I feel I believe in. At the time, however, questions were filling my head, and that I felt I was drowning in a pool. Like I was really drowning and I couldn't get out of it. Also, like some days I would fall into a pit, dark pit, not getting out. I was just deeply digging a bigger hole, thinking, you know, I need to hide. Yes, at that time I was questioning my value and everything else when I was bullied, like anyone would when they were bullied. People can laugh at me, point the finger at me, or what have you. Yet the fact is, and it still remains today, what I experienced are real, and my really are real. No one can take that away from me. The bullies who demeans me, disrespects me. However, I'm thankful for them to do this to me, even though I chose to ignore to a point of no return now. Even though I still do to this day get bullied with certain hate messages on Facebook and YouTube while I'm doing these videos. But I still push on. All I can do is try and show the opposite effect, as I said, self-love and everything else. I don't need to have anyone telling me or to others that can do what they want or what they say, jealous of their beauty and love, no matter what it may be. I'm just hoping, as being one of the voices out here for others that are probably likely scared to face up to the bullies or whatever the case they may be feeling at that time, being an Aspie or different condition, being different, basically, hopefully we'll come into one and unite. Basically, we stand up against these bullies. Bullies don't want us to take away their power, however, wealth, satisfaction, and materialism, no matter what it may be. I believe I have the power to rise above the bullies, like anyone else, and I will achieve and get to where I need to be and go ahead soon. But never mind how, as I said, with my successes are slower than others. Life is a journey. Basically, all I got to do is do what I think is right for me, even if people think that I'm doing the wrong thing. Stay strong, be true, be real, be you. Thanks for watching.